Hello everyone, welcome back to the Doers for Your Academy's YouTube channel. So we are here with another class. So let's start today's class. So at first we have to read the passage carefully. So we will solve the previous year paper of 2011 and passage number 3. So the passage is: law of nature are not commands but statements of acts. So laws of nature are not a command but a statement of acts. The use of word law in this context is rather unfortunate, and the use of the word law in this context is rather unfortunate. Unfortunate means not ideal. It would be better to speak of in uniformities of nature, and the law of nature is better to speak of uniformities of nature. And uniformity means regular pattern. So there is a regular pattern of laws nature. This would do away with the elementary fallacy that a law implies a lawgiver. And the laws nature, this would be do away with the elementary fallacy that a law implies a lawgiver. An elementary fallacy means basic mistake. If a piece of matter does not obey a law of nature, it is not punished. So if a piece of matter does not obey the law's nature, it is not punished. On the contrary, we say that the law has been incorrectly stated. So if a matter does not follow or obey the nature's law, it not be punished, but we can say in the contrary that the law has been incorrectly stated. So the passage is done. Now we will solve the question. So the first question is: law of nature differ from the man-made laws because. So why the laws of nature is differ from the man-made laws? Options are: the former state facts of nature, they must be obeyed, they are nature, unlike human laws, they are systematic. So the correct answer is option number 2, they must be obeyed. The law's nature is different from man-made laws because they must be obeyed. Next, the author is not happy with the word law because. So why was the author is not happy with the word law? Options are: it is expresses rigidly and harshness, it implies an agency which has made them, it does not convey the sense of nature's uniformity, it gives rise to the false belief. So the correct answer is option number 3. It does not convey the sense of nature's uniformity. Next question. The crow flew from place to place in search of. Options are: pitcher, pebbles, water, a vessel. So the crow flew from place to place in search of water because the crow was thirsty and he was searching for water. Option number 3 is the correct answer. Next, the pitcher the crow found. So where did the crow found the pitcher? Options are: next question, the pitcher the crow found. So how was the pitcher that the crow found? It was full of water, was dry, had little water in the bottom, had water up to its mouth. So the correct answer is the pitcher had little water in the bottom. Next question. As the crow dropped pebbles into the pitcher, what happened? So when the crow dropped pebbles into the pitcher, what happened? Options are: the pitcher broke down, the water leaked one of the pitcher, the level of water into the pitcher rose up slowly, water level immediately rose to the mouth of the pitcher. So the correct answer is option number 3. The level of the water into the pitcher rose up slowly. So the crow was intelligent, and the water was in the bottom of that pitcher, so he thought if he threw pebbles on that pitcher, the water will come rose up slowly. So he uh, threw pebbles on that pitcher, and the level of the water rise up slowly. So option number 3 is the correct answer. So all the questions are done. Now we will see what other question can ask from the passage. So the first question is, laws of nature are not. So the first question is, what is laws of nature? So the answer is, laws of nature are not commands but statements of acts. How the writer used the word law in this context or in this passage? So the use of the word law in this context is rather unfortunate. Next question, what does the passage say happens if a piece of matter does not obey a law of nature? So the answer is, it is not punished if a piece of matter does not obey a nature of law. It is not be punished. On that contrary, we say that the law has been incorrectly stated. So these are the questions. Write it down in your copy and read this very carefully. So the questions are done. Now we will do some synonym and antonym of words. So the first word is violate. Violet. This is not the color violet, okay? This is violate, means to break or disobey something. And the synonym of violate is break and disobey. So these are the synonym of violate. Now the antonym of violate. So the antonym is obey and follow. Next word is punished. Punished. And the synonym of punished is fined and reprimand. So these are the synonym of punished. Reprimanded. So these are the synonym of punished. Now the antonym of punished. So the antonym of punished is rewarded and praised. So these are the antonym of punished. Next word is command. And the synonym of command is order and directs. Next is antonym of command. So the antonym of command is suggestion, suggestions, and request. So these are the antonym of command. And the next word is unfortunate. Unfortunate. And the synonym of unfortunate is unlucky and sad. And the antonym of unfortunate is lucky, and fortunate. So these are the antonym of unfortunate. And next word is fallacy, and the synonym of fallacy is mistake and illusion. And the antonym of fallacy is truth and reality. So this is it. So write it down in your copies. So this is it for today's class. Hope you like this class. If you like our class, then do like, share, subscribe to the Doers for Academy's YouTube channel. And if you want to join us and want to purchase our online courses, then do contact us in the given number. So we will meet you in the next class. Thank you.